taking a break maybe from work while you're having lunch, just to hang out in a casual setting. So, if you have any questions about the forecast, feel free to drop them in the comment section, and then I'll circle back once I kind of get through what we have going on, and we can chat just a bit. But kind of our main headlines as we head toward the next couple of days. Tonight, temperatures really dropping quite a bit as we are looking at clear skies taking over all of Colorado after a storm system rolled in overnight, helping to bring the mountains just a couple of inches of snow. We do have another storm system on the way that will bring some really strong winds up to the foothills, the metro area, as we look ahead toward the weekend, and then the snow once again stacking up in the high country, which is absolutely fantastic. Early this morning, Joe was out there snapping another gorgeous sunrise shot, this one from Longmont, just beautiful. And earlier this morning when I was monitoring some of our cameras out there toward the Loveland ski area, it was dark, the snow was still blowing, and now what a day. A fresh coating, a couple of inches stacked up out at the ski area, and then you have those bluebird skies. I mean, just amazing. So jealous of all these people skiing and snowboarding on a Thursday afternoon. This is our view in Boulder. Just gorgeous. Plenty of sunshine out there, bright and blue across downtown Denver. The thing about today, though, is temperatures will be on the cooler side. Yesterday, someone had asked about precipitation, kind of where we are standing for the month and for the year. So take a look. Really, we haven't seen much for November, only 0.05 of an inch. Typically we should be at about 0.3, so hopefully we can get some more storms in here. And really this tells a better picture of the entire year and just how dry it has been. You can see so far we picked up about 7 3/4 of an inch. We should be pushing closer toward 14 inches, so that deficit looking at about 6 inches. And so this really is no great surprise when you look at the current drought monitor. We get an update every Thursday with an updated map, and really the map hasn't changed all that much from last week to this week, even though we have had several storms come through. Exceptional drought, that's the highest level that we see, and you can see it's just spread across the entire western side of Colorado, including portions of the San Juans, and then it drops in here to the foothills, the southern Denver metro area, also looking at that in Jefferson, Douglas County, and then extreme drought stretching across the eastern plains, severe drought going across towards parts of the Arkansas River Valley as well as the San Luis Valley near Alamosa. So we need more storms desperately, but right now, at least in the extended forecast here in the city, we won't see much. The high country, however, will see a couple of cycles come through. We're in the 40s at this lunch hour here for the metro area. I'm not imagining really warming up all that much, as we did have a cold front push through just a couple of hours ago. 45 in Boulder at the moment, with mid-20s in Estes Park through Netherland, and we're at about 21 in Walden. You can see some stronger winds coming our way out toward Longmont, close to 30-mile-per-hour speeds. If you're driving Berthoud Pass, just know the next couple of hours are going to be a little tricky. Some strong winds out in Walden through North Park, and then across the eastern plains we've been monitoring some wind gusts between 20 and 35 miles per hour. Overall, though, we're going to have the sunshine out in full force for us today. Daytime highs, though, only staying in the mid-40s for us here in town. We'll be in the 20s for the high country, and a few spots like Lamar, Pueblo, Springfield, you folks will hit the lower 50s. Right now on HD Doppler 9, of course, we'll be looking at some high wind watches and warnings going into Wyoming. No watches, warnings, travel advisories for us here in Colorado. As we zoom out, you can see how quickly that storm system pushed in, now impacting the upper Midwest. Along the East Coast, we've been watching Tropical Storm Eta has now pushed onshore into Florida, and it's already making its way out into the Atlantic. You can see just that line, though, of showers and thunderstorms across the eastern seaboard. And then back here, kind of around the west, this next storm system taking its approach to the Pacific Northwest. Already some winter storm warnings going for the Cascades, with some advisories out toward western Wyoming through the Jackson Hole area, as snowfall is once again coming in. And that storm system will be in Colorado late Friday night through Saturday, so keep that in mind if you're heading up there. Tonight we're down to 20 degrees, mostly clear skies. We'll be in the teens in Fort Collins through Greeley. I'm gonna have to monitor some of these temperatures. I think they are a bit off, as we are going to have kind of a cooler evening out there. Futurecast looking pretty quiet for us the rest of today. Clear skies take us overnight and even tomorrow morning. Friday, I know, it's finally here, almost anyway. As the day goes on, we stay dry, we stay sunny. Temperatures tomorrow will be a bit warmer, and then late tomorrow night, you can see those clouds starting to stream in around the western slope, and the snow in Wyoming, parts of Utah, slowly but surely making its way into Colorado. So for us here in the metro area, upper 50s, low 60s for high. My high out at DIA, about 58. Wouldn't be surprised if we do see some low 60s downtown. It'll be mild out east with 30s and 40s going up in the high country. About 62 in Littleton tomorrow afternoon, upper 50s in Golden, about 41 in Estes Park with 60s in Erie and through Brighton. So the storm system that late tonight will start digging further to the south, slowly but surely make its way into Colorado Friday night into Saturday. Of course, this brings the high country some nice snowfall, especially if you're heading up there for the weekend, trying to do any skiing or snowboarding. But if you're staying here in town in the Denver area, the I-25 corridor, the Eastern Plains, the winds, it will be all about the winds with this storm system as it just brushes right on through. I'm going to start the clock around lunchtime or so tomorrow. You can see the winds certainly breezy ahead of this storm, but by late tomorrow night, just in the coloring contours around the Continental Divide through the foothills, we're easily looking at 40 to 50, 60 mile per hour wind gusts, and those go strong overnight. So it's going to be kind of tricky sleeping weather when it sounds like a freight train is just barging through your house. By about 9 o'clock on Saturday morning, we'll start to really see those winds whipping here in the metro area, with wind gusts between 35 and 45 miles per hour. They go throughout most of the afternoon, and this takes us to about 6 p.m. when the winds still are strong. And you know the worst spots up toward Wyoming and driving through I-80. Once again, high wind warnings certainly will be likely. Looking at the snow forecast, right now it looks like about 3 to 7 inches or so for our northern mountains towards Steamboat Springs, Grand Lake. I-70 resorts out there certainly will see a bit of fresh snowfall from this storm, but really it's going to be Saturday. That will be the main impact day with the snow and the wind that's coming through. So we're rolling out the 9-day forecast where you can see tomorrow with those kind of stronger winds, we'll be back to the upper 50s, so a little bit warmer than where we have been the past couple of days. The weekend arrives. It is all about the winds. I put in isolated on Saturday. We have a very, very, very small chance at seeing a couple of quick showers early on Saturday morning, but I'm really not imagining all that much here for the city. If anything, we'll feel the wind. And then looking ahead toward next week, wow, right? I mean, nothing but sunshine here locally in the Denver area, and then 70s on Wednesday and Thursday. So just crazy as we're heading toward the middle of November. Okie dokie, I am just pulling up my Facebook page so I can kind of see if you guys have any questions or whatnot. Tom is saying 53 in Southwest Lakewood. Not bad. You guys must have maybe a little bit of wind helping to warm you up. Melody Rose, hello. Hi, Barbara. Walter is doing wonderful. He was actually just down here for a minute and then got bored of me, clearly. Oh, he's making a comeback, as well as my husband. There's Walter. Say hello to all the Facebook people, Walt. Nope. Okay, there he is. He is not interested. Anyways, yeah, this is his mid-afternoon snooze time, so too funny. Susan, watch the beautiful sunrise from my sick bed. Oh no. I will of course be sending you a wonderful sunset tonight too. So sorry that you're sick. Hoping that you can get better here pretty soon. Rose is saying that Watkins has received at least 6 inches of snow in November. Absolutely believe it. I know the numbers are a little tricky, at least the ones that we measure, of course, out at DIA where we keep score. And I know downtown with the past couple of storms, at least I've seen about 1 inch or 2. Oh, wow. Alamosa got 14 inches September 9th, October 4. Yes, I know you guys do need some more moisture down there. And I'm hoping that this storm system that rolls through, there you go, that comes through Saturday will push a bit of snowfall your way. I know this computer model really isn't stretching that as far south as the San Luis Valley. But hey, toward the San Juans and Telluride, you might see a couple of inches of snow. Let's see, what else do you guys have? Hey Matthew, how's it going? Christian, yes, my dog is too funny. I will let Walter know that you say hello, Matthew. Victoria, hi. Oh, it looks like you have a pup in your Facebook profile pic. Is that a basset hound? I like it. Sun shining here in Stagecoach, Oak Creek. Nice, beautiful snow overnight. Doug, how many inches did you guys get? Just a couple, I would imagine, but nice to kind of wake up to that beautiful blanket and then the blue skies. I mean, just gorgeous. Jill's wondering, compared to last year, what is the snow totals difference for November? That is an excellent question. Last November, gosh, it's been a while, of course, and doesn't 2020 just feel like it's been the longest year ever? I'm gonna have to do a little bit of digging to figure out how many inches of snow we saw last November, but if you hang tight with me, I might be able to get that here, and also, here we go. Last November, 13.7 inches. I should probably remember that because that was a whopper of November, especially when you consider that usually our average this month is about 7.5 inches. So we just skyrocketed that. And then of course, we had last February, 16.5 inches of snow. So pretty remarkable. And last year, our end total was 57.6 inches of snow. And that pretty much is right on par. Usually we see about 56.5. So we really had an average, quote unquote, snowfall year, which was awesome to see. This year right now, we're at 5 inches total. By the end of November, we should be a little closer to a foot. So, I'm hoping that, you know, we can get something in by Thanksgiving, but really I was actually looking at the long range models heading into Thanksgiving. And of course, you know, you can just see the 9-day, which takes us basically into the weekend before, and it's dry, dry, dry. And that's what it still looks like for Thanksgiving. Again, things potentially could change, but that's what I'm looking at right now. Oh, Doug, you got 4 inches. Nice, not bad. Jeff saying it feels like I've been doing my snow dance for months. Oh wait, you have? Yes, well, keep doing it because we need it. And I know many of our resorts, they're just dealing with so many things with the pandemic. So they certainly could use some help from Mother Nature, you know, and bringing a bit more snow. All right, guys. Well, if you don't have any more questions for me, I think I'm gonna head out. I guess it is almost lunchtime, right? As always, you know, if you have any more questions for me, you can find me Facebook, Twitter, Instagram @the WX Woman. Thanks, guys. Have a great rest of your day.